What's good, sneakerheads? Back here with another one. This one I got kind of lucky with. I mean, when I went to go pick up these Yeezys that I won at a raffle, I asked about these, and the chick, because the mall, that thing's like 40 minutes from my house, and I put in a raffle at Jimmy Jazz, but I asked the lady at Foot Locker, like, when they how many pairs they had, everything else. And she was like, "What size are you?" And I told her 12, and she was like, um, "We open at 8. If you can be here between 8 and 10 sometime, I can guarantee you a pair." Because she knew I was kind of hesitant coming out there if I wasn't like definitely going to get one. Because all the other raffles had been entered. I was only relying on Jimmy Jazz. But she was nice enough to hook me up. So I was like, "Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'll be here." So but yeah, later on in the day, I ended up getting a call from Jimmy Jazz too, so I felt a little bit better about it. But I went out to the mall today and walked right up, and as soon as I walked in the door, she was like, "What size you say you were?" I told her 12. She went and grabbed them. They were the last 12 too, so the lady actually hooked me up. It was crazy. So shout out to you at Foot Locker. Y'all got great customer service at that one. If Foot Locker people watch this, your boy spends thousands of dollars there, so the customer service is great, but it doesn't really matter how much I spend. The customer service should be the same for somebody that's not going to buy anything either, and it is. So good job. Now, typical Jordan 1 box. Had it upside down. Size 12, like I said. Let's get this going. Now, this one is not exactly my colorway, but I mean, look at that. Look at them red laces. Look at them red laces. So, this colorway, a lot of people slept on like the tan Jordan ones that came out, stuff like that. But now, these, on the other hand, if you sleep on these, I feel sorry for you. I really feel sorry for you. You need to find a pair of these, get them, and cuddle with them. Yeah, I said it. You have to cuddle with these. The quality of these is something else. I just have to say that. Like, I felt a pair of these about 3 weeks ago, and they had me at hello. These are the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG Rookie of the Years. Everything about this, I don't know why they chose this shoe to do it on. Maybe they originally were going to make it pretty limited, and then they decided against it. But that still doesn't make sense because we've had pairs like the whatever these were called. I can't remember what these were called right here. My pair, stiff as all get out. Other pairs feel amazing. So they could have, done that and just switched it up a little bit. I don't know, but for a shoe that has been released at Foot Locker and everywhere else, this quality is great. I honestly haven't felt another Jordan 1. I haven't felt another in Jordan period that has had suede this soft on it. This is like it's so soft, especially down here in the toe box. It literally feels like it's got oil on it. That's how soft it is. It's you just once you start touching it, you just don't want to stop touching it. And these swooshes right here, if you look at them, you can tell they're not your typical swoosh. There's like lines and like creases in it. It's like really good leather. Really, really good leather. And then you have the actual side paneling leathers in the toe box. Now, let's get into it at first. This is Golden Harvest colorway right here, not wheat. And then, you got your white leather upper, the Golden Harvest or whatever, suede, leather, black leather swoosh, and so on and so forth. This right here is a prime feature of it. This is inspired, well, the idea comes from your, off-white Jordan 1s, or the Dunks, whatever you want to get into. But they also were on the Wings ones from like last year, the year before. They have his points on one, and then they have a little saying from him on the other one. The leather collar right here, this black bit, so soft. Like the leather on it is so soft that it almost feels like suede. It's crazy. But the leather side panel and the leather toe, the closest that I can say that this is it's not shattered backboard. It's the same leather that was used on the reverse shattered backboards. And just by looking at it, you can kind of tell. I mean, just look at the texture of it. It just, I mean, even on the toe box, if you can see that, like the texture is identical to what was on the reverse shattered backboards. So, all right, let's get this on foot. I'm gonna throw some red laces on here, see what's going on, red and black. You know what? I don't know about you guys. You got that black bottom too. Oh, speaking of which, forgot about this. This little bit right here. This little itty bitty label right here is not made like your typical Air Jordan 1 label. Like with like this kind of material. This is a leather strip that goes all the way down and all the way back. That's all leather. Gots to dig the quality. They look good with black though, right? They do. They pop a little bit with black just because of the limited amount of black that's on it. Stands out a little bit. Red on the other hand, you saw in the video, the red's a little bit on the you could do it either way. I mean, the red bit on the, Nike Air tag makes it pop out too. So to each his own, whichever. Who cares? Do it your own way. Now, these are inspired by Jordan's his Rookie of the Year speech to get the award. He was wearing this brown suede shirt, and that's kind of what these are inspired by. I think the shirt was a little bit darker. I don't know. Either way, they do kind of look the same, but that old film, whatever. That was April 30th, 1985 was his Rookie of the Year speech, and he got Rookie of the Year for leading the Bulls to the playoffs. He had an average 28.2 points per game with a grand total like 2,313 or something points overall for the season. But his speech for the award was actually really good. It was like short, sweet, to the point. Your typical Jordan. But for his speech, he said, hopefully next year will be more promising. If not, maybe I'll retire after 2 years. Typical Jordan. Kind of being like, yo, I'm the GOAT. Being like, yo, I'm not going to retire. It will be more promising. I'm only getting better, kind of thing. This, in my opinion, is a must-have. You have to have, if you're a true collector, you got to have this. I'm sure most collectors do already have this. Most of them got it early because they know you don't want to sleep on this. You don't want to sleep on this quality from Jordan, because it's few and far between. Quality like this comes once in a blue moon, so you've got a higher likelihood of probably winning the lottery. That is not a shot at Jordan. I love you guys. Got tons of shoes. Will always buy from you. So, but yeah, that's about it. Make sure to go cop this shoe because it's amazing. The quality on it is A1, like I said, all the way around. If I were to give it a rating, I would give it an A, not an A plus, but an A. Where most of them are getting like B minuses. So yeah, make sure to go out there and cop it for well, if you didn't cop it right off the bat, you're not going to be paying retail. I think they're going for like $220 now. It's not bad because a lot of people are sleeping. But yeah, if my giveaway is still up, make sure to enter that giveaway. The link is in the description. If you need some sole protectors or shoe trees, make sure to use the codes that I have in the description to get 10-15% off. Because shoe trees and this will keep it nice. So nice. And if you want to keep that nice and clean, go ahead and get some sole protectors while you're at it. Yeah, stay tuned for some B-roll, some photos. Like always, I got a lot more shoes coming in the mail. I was just told today, I got an email a week ago from Nike for this Nigel Sylvester IDs that said that they were being made. So expect them in the next like 10-15 days. Well, I got an email not 7 days later, today, that said that there was an issue and they're very sorry and they're going to be sent out in the next like 5 to 8 weeks. That is crazy. And to get a hold of Nike if I have any questions about what happened and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I got a hold of them and they said that one of the materials used, because I used one of every material that was available, one of the materials used was not available. I was like, bro, you kidding me? People already have their Nigel Sylvester IDs. People got these like 2 weeks ago. I'm still waiting on mine. So yeah, that video will come eventually. But yeah, I got a lot of things coming, so stay tuned. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, follow me on social media. Links are in the description. And I'll catch you on the next one. Stay safe. Stay cool. Stay indoors because it's cold outside, Alright? Peace.